collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful collective gang. What's up, y'all? I hope you're doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through, baby. Come through. Give us exactly what we need to know for my collective. This could be for absolutely any zodiac sign, you guys. It is general, however, okay? So just take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Place yourself where you belong in the storylines. Again, don't force anything to fit, and use your own intuition and discernment to guide you towards the messages that may or may not be here for you today, okay? Before we get started, guys, truly appreciate all the love and support. We are rapidly growing. We want that to continue. We want to continue the momentum, you feel me? So if you have not already made it official and have joined the gang, okay, it doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, just, join us. Come on. We would love to have you. Smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the like button so that other people on the platform know that we exist and they know that it's lit over here, okay? Also, shoot me a little comment down below, a little hey girl, hey, don't be rude, say it back. That's also the check-in and the roll call, baby. That's how we know what set you're repping. Put your zodiac signs down below. Got Libra season on the way, Virgo season out, Libra's in. Okay, shout yourselves out down below. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, okay? Now, what a very interesting energy we have here. I kept hearing a phrase during the pre-shuffle, and it led right into the meditation, okay? Very specific phrasing. At the very center of this reading, we have the Seven of Swords. So it makes sense. I feel like on one accord, someone feels like they're getting their karma back through you. Okay. They feel like you might be their karmic return. They feel like you may be their karmic soulmate. This is somebody who wants to make a mad dash towards you, but for some reason there's some kind of block or they feel like they can't. Or it could just be them holding themselves back because of pride and ego. It could be a number of things, but there's some kind of block here, either energetically or physically, or you could have literally blocked this person. In any case, they feel as though this is their payback, okay, from times past, right? Relationships in the past, people in the past that they may have done wrong, right? And left kind of in the wind. They kind of thought that they gotten away with some things in the past, and now it's coming back to haunt them, and they feel like you might be that one. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true. This is just them trying to gather their thoughts and trying to make sense of their life right now, because it feels like it's in shambles. They feel like this can't be real, right? They're also calling you out on changing or being a completely different person. This Seven of Swords is not this person like, oh, you're making minor changes. No, they feel like it's night and day. The person that they used to know versus who you are now. So let's get to the other two cards that we have that came out. Very first card was the Fool card, and I feel like they liked you more like this. This is more that free-spirited energy, more the go with the flow, optimistic, glass half full type of vibe. And on the other side, we have the exact opposite, okay? I don't get overthinking with the Queen of Swords. I get more like facts over everything else, right? I get logic, right? Head over heart, making sense of things. No longer going with the flow, not relying on these feelings, because you might have feelings for this person and it may have gotten you in some shit for some of you. It may have gotten you in some deep shit for a lot of you, right? So it's like now this is a cold front is what I'm hearing. Yeah. The elements are at play now. So it's going from fire, which is the Fool. Fool is like an Aries. So you yourself are an Aries, or this person might be, or there's something within the natal charts possibly, or this is just what they felt from you initially, right? It embodies this sort of vagabond type of energy, like ride or die, like I'm down for whatever, like we can get this thing going. I'm ready to take a leap of faith with you. I'll jump off a cliff with you type shit. Fiery, right? Passionate, hot, steamy, to a cold front, okay, where we get to the air signs, okay? So fire to air, swords are signified by the element of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? So that could be your sign as well, or this person's sign. Either way it goes, they feel a stark change in your behavior, and it's not minor. Okay, so they're calling you fraudulent. That's what this Seven of Swords is. It's sort of like they're feeling like you bamboozled them. They feel hoodwinked. Okay, because now you're asking a lot more logical questions, or you're behaving a lot more logical. They want the whimsical girl that they met. They want the guy who's just, you know, like head over heels over their looks, or just some of the more shallow things. They want you in this Fool card energy. Okay. The Fool card would have gotten you beat up. This is why there's a cold front coming in now. It's a protective measure. Nine of Wands. So there's some kind of pain that has been inflicted here. These are clarifiers, by the way. So this is clarifying the Fool card. Going with the flow, taking a leap of faith, you know, being optimistic, believing in someone's words before the actions match, and all of the other bullshit, and the heart chakra, right? Like letting that take full front and center, and leaving the logic outside the door has definitely gotten you in some shit. Did I not say that? So the Wounded Warrior, this is like either you've went multiple cycles with this person, or it looks familiar to you from what you've been through in your past relationships, and you're no longer willing to repeat it. This is an unwillingness to repeat a cycle, either with this person, or just because it's sort of like, I know this game. Like, I know this person. Like, I know this lesson. I know what's before me. I'm not about to let this shit go down again. Seven of Swords. So they feel bamboozled. They feel like you were somebody else. And now now you are giving them the shoulder, the cold shoulder is what I'm hearing. Distant, detached, asking a lot of questions. Right. So this, yeah. What did I say? What was the very first phrase that I said? They feel like this is payback. The Wheel of Fortune. We have the High Priest in the reverse. Okay. So it's not that this person thinks that you're stupid, or they ever did. No, they just feel as if you were going with the flow more, okay? You were allowing them to guide the connection in their eyes. And now things are taking a turn for the worse, and they've developed feelings. This is the problem, right? It's sort of like if you were any other guy, if you were any other girl, and now you're switching on them, they would have just left you. They would have just left in the dust. Not a word to be said. The High Priestess is silent. She doesn't talk, okay? I'm not saying that this person is wise, but the High Priestess is showing up as silence right now. They are not able to remain silent about this. In fact, they are quite angry about it. They're very emotional about it, whether they're admitting it to you or not. Queen of Swords. Yep, this new version of yourself is intimidating. Look at that. We have the Hermit in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. See, they're not able to just walk away from this unscathed. They're invested. For some of you, I would even reach to say that, you know, those feelings might be telling them that they're in love. Okay. Very interesting. So they don't want to be away from you. And I definitely heard initially, right? If we rewind it back, they want to come jumping towards you. They want to open this line of communication up, but I get that this person is scared. This is very heavy for them, okay? I don't get that they've ever been in a position where they didn't know if somebody would choose them or if they would get rejected. They may have never been rejected before, right? They always win. Six of Wands at the bottom of this deck here. They're a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Anybody that they want, they've been able to have, right? Voluntarily or involuntarily, bitch, right? Like, that's what I'm hearing as well, right? So whether they get this person by way of the truth or a lie, they get who they want. So they've never really been in a position to second guess or question themselves. Yep, that's double confirmation whenever the crystals fall. It's rose quartz that has just fallen, right? So that is a signifier of love. They have very deep feelings for you. If you have let this person go a long time ago, they are not able to walk away from this. This is very burdensome and heavy. They've tried. I get that they have tried. Okay. They've tried. Okay. They've tried to not give a fuck. 5 of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the upright is more like feeling like guilty, remorseful, like, damn, how do I make this right? I get them trying to be on some fuck it. You know, it is what it is. I can have another you in a minute type of thing, but they're not who they used to be anymore. This is a new cycle. They're, unlike what they feel like, they are changing for the better, which is the Wheel of Fortune, but it just does not feel good because they want to be who they were before. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the guy or girl who's able to just hop on the next dick. You know what I'm saying? Hop on that next poom poom and keep it moving, bitch. But they are emotionally invested. It's not that easy. They're not that person anymore. It doesn't even feel right. It doesn't even feel good. It feels worse, actually. So I don't get them attempting. I get them possibly attempting to move on, but it doesn't work. They're trying to act like they don't care. They absolutely care. Okay. 10 of Wands. They definitely feel defeated at this point. I do get them trying to communicate. Whoa. Whoa. Told you. After the death, nothing is ever the same. Okay. So this could be a Scorpio or you're a Scorpio. They definitely feel like shit. They might be experiencing their first heartbreak. This is how I leave people. You know what I'm saying? I leave people transformed, change forever. You know what I'm saying? This is a very toxic person. They do have the ability to most certainly make people fall in love. We have the 8 of Wands. Yep, they definitely want to come full speed ahead, but I see a lot of blocks. They've never been left like this before. Oh my gosh. And I'm wondering if this person just only wants you now because they can't have you, right? Like, or you're making it hard, right? Like you're a challenge. I don't get this person being challenged before, ever, really. Things come quite easy to this individual, especially in terms of love and partnership. They're a good catch. Their words, not mine. That's how they feel about themselves. I get that all changing, everything internally changing. And it's like they don't start having these thoughts about you potentially being a karmic soulmate until it's too late, right? Like they're already fallen. They've already fallen. The Hierophant does signify wanting a higher level of commitment, you guys, and there is transformation here. Listen, don't get to beating me up down in them comments. I know you got great credit. You don't need no cosign. I get it. I'm just reading the motherfucking cards. You see what I'm saying? That does not mean that they will have the opportunity, but I see it. I see it right here, you guys. Okay, let's clarify this death card. This is in the present. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. So this person has been definitely working on themselves. Depending on how long it's been since the two of you have spoken, this transformation may be complete. They still will never be who they were before. I get this being the initial response to this upheaval in their life, in their ego. You know, it's an ego death for sure. After the death comes a rebirth. I get the initial response being you're a liar, right? Like you. Okay, collective, they're thinking that you're a fake, you're a fraud, you're a liar, like you just switched it up like that. I thought we were good. I thought we were locked in. I thought that we would just get right back. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what they did with the Wounded Warrior here, they hurt you pretty bad here. Yeah, this is a person who is bandaged up with crutches and everything. And they were under the impression, okay, as their older self, this is a new version coming in, but as their older self who always gets what they want, right? Like who always gets the guy or girl that they want, who definitely gets their way. They normally win. People normally forgive them very easily. They may have like some kind of doe eyes or like a puppy dog face, or they could be really good at ramping up that I'm sorry, you know, that apology There's something that they use, right, to guilt trip people just with their face or just their voice. They're really good at it. So their old self definitely was expecting you to just accept the apology and let's keep it moving, right? Let's onward and upward. But you instead added another motherfucking wand to that shit and dropped this bitch. Did you drop this person? This is what they said, not me. Please keep in mind, guys, that my readings are timeless, okay? So it's meant to make it to you when it does. Whenever it makes it to you is when it's meant to. And they're also fluid in time and energy. So this could be something predictive of the future. This could be something currently unraveling, or this could be something that has happened in the past, okay? So just keep that in mind. Yeah, they were expecting you to go down with that 9 of Wands and just move forward. So they definitely feel lied to, or they feel like they just did not know you, right? Like they misread that whole situation. You turned up as the Queen of Swords instead of the Fool card. See what I'm saying? The Fool is like, okay, fine. Even though I don't know what's ahead, right? You've bruised me up, bitch. You've got a car. Fine. I'll get in the car with you and hope, fingers crossed, right, that we're not heading off a motherfucking cliff, okay? Or to a dead end, bitch, okay? So that's what they expected, except now it went from that to this, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very decisive. Gender doesn't matter. Queen or king, whatever you consider yourself to be. Decisive. Okay? Non-emotional. Okay. This is the epitome of emotional intelligence. Even though this person would like to beg to differ, they're saying there's an ice box where your heart used to be, bitch. There's no motherfucking heat there. It's all ice, cold front. Those are their words, not mine, right? But it's quite the contrary, my darling. I'm talking to your person now. It is. This would be the epitome of emotional intelligence because you are protecting yourself, right? So didn't I hear like love? Something about love. That includes self-love. Ma'am, sir, breasts, in case you didn't know that existed. So the version of the collective that they would have gotten, the version of you that they would have gotten was prior to all of the bullshit, right? That can change. It can flip. It can change. That doesn't mean that they're a fraud. They're giving you, they're matching you. They're matching your energy. So just because you had it made up in your mind, what you would have expected from them because of whatever idea this person had of who you are, this is what they thought. They thought that you would just take it. I'm be honest, right? Like they thought that you would just take it and the two of you would just move on. You showed up as the Queen and King of Wands. Decisive and logical. Head over heart. Sword on ready. The swords are communication. The tongue cuts like a sword. Now it's not in the reverse, so don't get you cursing this person out, even though for some of you might have. You might have given them a piece of your mind because it goes right from the Queen of Swords to the death, bitch. You killed them. Okay. They are dead. You understand? The old them is dead and gone, never to be seen again. Even though I feel like they still tried to act like they were cool, right? Like, yeah, Empress's collective chopped me up real quick with the swords, but they try to act like they could just get up and walk away and just like, skip down the road or hop in the car real quick with no legs or toes or feet, okay, or heart, none of it. Yeah, so a serious reevaluation. Okay. Now, I'm also hearing another storyline. That 9 of Wands goes to the 10 of Wands. For some of you, that 10 of Wands signifies this person getting themselves into even deeper shit. They may even be blaming you for whoever they tried to, connect with after you because they don't feel like themselves anymore. They're weird. You see what I'm saying? They're in love, okay, and or infatuation. They are very much so tied to you emotionally, but they try to get back up, like I said, and just hop back out there, get back in the dating scene, start dating again, you know, hit people up, try to, you know, get a roster up. It's an epic fail. The energy is completely off. They don't feel like themselves anymore. They're not as smooth anymore. They're not as, you know, relatable anymore. They're not as charismatic anymore. They don't even know how to dress anymore. They're not feeling it, right? It's just not a thing anymore. It's gone. You've stolen their mojo. Their words, not mine. So it's both, right? This death card, it is both voluntarily and involuntarily, okay? They could have for sure stayed in this energy of just sulking and acting like they're okay. But I do see this person investing into the new version of themselves and fully recognizing what they feel for you. And now we have this 8 of Wands along with the Hierophant. I don't know what you're going to do with that, y'all. I don't know. Do not beat me up in the comments. I can only go according to what the cards say. This is somebody coming towards you full speed ahead. 8 of Wands, lots of communication. Okay, this to me signifies like text message after text message after text message after text message, especially if you're not answering their calls. Okay, this could be emails. This could be, you know, hitting you up in your inbox, on social media, DMing you, sending you some kind of line of communication that's not a call, because I don't think that they can get through. It's just what I feel. So we have the Emperor. So this person has leveled up crazily. That does not mean that they have a chance. I'm not saying that. I have never seen this before in a reading. I have to be very honest. This level up is wild. It's really sending me. With the Hierophant here, they are wanting to commit to you, okay? They are now recognizing what this is. Page of Wands. I get them coming in a little bit lighthearted, okay? Page of Wands is like, hey, big head, you know, how you doing? Okay, right? Like, what have you been up to? I want to talk. Can we, like, you know, grab coffee or something? It's a small action, a small token of their affection. It could be like a little gift or something that they bring you. But what they really have hidden back behind there is this Hierophant. Okay? That's marriage, guys. I have to be very honest. Yeah, they're not telling you how much they have been stressing the fuck out. It might actually surprise you who this person shows up as now. You might not even recognize them. You might not recognize this person when you talk to them. They even talk different. They're no longer manipulative. They're no longer gaslighting. They're no longer projecting. They're no longer, you know, redirecting the conversation. There's no more word salad. Like, it's a complete 180. It's a totally different person. Shocker. So I do see them being worried about the ending, right? Worried about how this will end up, because if you choose not to deal with them again, they are still stuck with this energy. Unfortunately, ma'am, sir, breasties, I'm talking to your person now, right? It doesn't always end up that you don't always get a second chance. You don't always get a third chance. You're like, bitch, second, third, fourth, fifth, a billion, Empress, okay? You know how many chances I gave her? You know how many chances I gave him? Second, please don't try me. Okay, I won't try you. I'm just saying. You don't always get to do that shit over. You don't always get another chance after the last chance that you just got. Huge lesson. Painful. This one is painful. Okay, they have gone through the ringer. They've done the work, yes, but very painful work that they have had to do. If you resonated with this, let's hop over to the extended and see how this turns out. Let's see where this is going. Is there a celebration? Is there a celebration coming up? A party? Oh, look at all these drinks flowing and going, people dancing. Huh? Or is this a signifier of friend zone? Or is this a signifier of Deborah Cox, we can't be friends? Huh? Oh, look at this. It's one of them. We're going to find out. Okay, we have the Tower here now twice. Baby. Action-packed. So we're going to hop over to the extended and see how this goes, how this turns out. And let's also see not only what this person's next steps are going to be, I also want to see if these are their purest intentions, okay? What you would be setting yourself up for, re-engaging with this person, what you get out of this deal. What are they offering to bring to this table now that they've leveled up? I want to know who they are once they do have you, okay? Whether you choose them or not, that's something that you may want to get ahead of and know if they're just attempting to do this because they always win. I definitely would like to see that. And then we'll see the best possible outcome, of course, okay? Where does this end up? We'll also get into some new love and see who's coming in new, just in case this is you closing this chapter out with, you know, namaste, but stay the fuck away. Then we're going to look at the new love and see who's coming in. Only the good, only the new. We'll get all the details on that. And if it's even worth your time, we'll also pull some time frames on both old and new. And we'll get you some advice in terms of how you can bring about the life that you desire and what you're manifesting with the divine, co-creating with the divine in the least amount of time. Okay. So without further ado, click that like button as well as the subscribe button and a notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. So let's go and get some tea, baby. Okay, with a little bit of lemon, a little honey, little throat lozenge. We're gonna really get down to the nitty gritty and see what is up, and I'm gonna see you guys over there. So let's go.